the freak is happening? Am I live? Am I not live? Am I streaming to a different stream key or something? What is going on? What is happening? I'm so confused. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Am I live, you guys? Can you tell me? Can someone tell me what's going on? Is anyone in my chat? What happened? Why did I just drop off? What the freak? I just dropped off. I don't understand. Why did it just drop? It didn't say that the stream ended. It didn't say that I disconnected. It just stopped. And it just didn't reconnect. Why did it do that? Hi, I'm sorry. I think my stream just gave up. And like didn't tell me that it gave up. And I don't know why it did that. And I'm very frustrated by it because like I've been going like 20 minutes longer than when it just kaput. And I don't know why it did that, and it's kind of annoying, and I apologize to anyone that was trying to watch that. I apologize if something happened, guys. I don't know what is going on right now. I'm like completely lost. I don't know what's happening. What happened, dead person? It did shut down, yes? Why did it do that? I promise I'm trying. Like, I'm genuinely really frustrated by this because I thought I had fixed it. I don't know what happened. Did it just shut down? Like, did it just drop? And you guys have just been, like... It just, like, gave up and you weren't watching anything? Hi. What the freak happened? It's been shut down for like 20 minutes. And I didn't realize that it was off. And I don't know why it didn't tell me that it was off. But apparently it's been off for a long time. When was the last thing you guys saw? Do you remember before it shut off? Was it, from what it looked like, it was like when I was in the plant room or something? If that was the case, we missed a lot. And I apologize. Or no, it was right after we... I was talking about Discord. Oh, you know what happened is I accidentally probably hit something on Discord and shut it down on accident or something. That's so weird. I apologize. Do you know what was happening in the game? I think in the game we had just... I don't even know what happened in the game. That's really... Oh my gosh, that's really annoying. I'm sorry. Let me check real quick on my phone what was happening in the game, so I can at least catch you up to speed with what has happened since then. I know you guys kind of know the game, but I don't, so... And I do try to upload these on YouTube, so... Where were we?
Yeah, I don't know if that was kind of...
Hold on. So, we were in bed. It's because you're still in the bingo voice channel. I guess. I don't know. So, did we see me get attacked in bed? We saw me get attacked, yes? And Kyoko showed up. Okay. And that was where we were? Okay. That's so... I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know why that happened. Okay. Oh, we were on the Monokuma... Okay, we were on Monokuma Theater. That's what we were doing. And then I went to go shut my Discord down and accidentally, I guess, shut off the stream in the process. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why I did that. Alright, I apologize, guys. That's really embarrassing. Ugh. Well, we're back. We're back now, and we're just gonna go from... We can only go up from here, right? So basically what happened was we woke up in bed, we were getting attacked, Kyoko showed up, and then Makoto just kind of fell back asleep. And then from there, I woke up, I went to the dining hall, Hina said, hey, everyone's in the... No, I'm trying, dead person, I'm so trying. You don't know how hard I try to make these nice and good and pleasant experiences. Like, I genuinely, like, this is one of the few things that I, like, do as a hobby right now for fun, and I enjoy, and so I'm trying to make it better. I apologize. I really am sorry that this keeps happening. This weekend has been really just rough in general, so the stream stuff isn't helping. But I'm back. We're back. What happened? I went to the breakfast in the morning. Hina was the only one in the dining hall. She said, everyone's in the gym, come back. I know, I figure you're not mad, but I'm kind of frustrated, so I'm just trying to, like, talk myself through it a little bit, if that makes sense. I don't know what happened. It was weird. I don't know. But yeah, so we went to breakfast. Hina said, everyone's in the gym, come to the gym. I went to the gym. They were all there with a dismantled Monokuma, and they were just taking him apart, and they're like, oh, this dude just wasn't responding. So I was like, hey, let's break him open. Byakuya was like, hey, let's just break him open. And so they were there all night, overnight. None of them slept. They all just took apart Monokuma all night. They found a bomb. It wasn't active. They freaked out a little bit. And then, I don't know why I'm still on this screen. And then Byakuya was like, okay, we're going to go attack. We're going to go break into the headmaster's dorm. Basically, they said, oh, we're not seen. No one can see us right now because the mastermind isn't controlling Monokuma. So let's go break into the headmaster's office. And that's where we're at right now. We're about to break in. So, we are going to go, we asked Toko to go get a pickaxe. And that's where we're at now. I'm totally flapstaffed. Oh, gross. Gross. Where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from?
You called for me, that's why I'm here.
I didn't call for you. I didn't, but hello, welcome, love. Hello, it's the wondiferous, murdiferous fiend here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile. Look at this little cute face. Jill's a better waifu than Byakuya, I take that back. Other than that, Byakuya's best waifu remaining. I'm very self-conscious now. I'm like, is it streaming? Is it good? Are we live? If it goes down and the chat doesn't die, can someone let me know? It shouldn't anymore, hopefully. Hopefully, knock on wood. Just cross your fingers and hope. But yeah.
Come on.
Literally, it destroyed my entire existence. It was like, nope, you're done. And I was like, okay, thank you, bingo. Now we know, don't open Discord before or during a stream, or don't open Discord after or during a stream. Just let the stream play out. Just do Discord separately. What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. But we're back. We're back in it. We're good. We're back in it. We still got like 3 more hours before I need to go to bed. So we're good. Seeping imbecile. Oh, master, you wound me with your executive level barbs. Here comes the bloody note. Oh, no, please don't. Seriously, though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
This is the best song in the world. What is it, Ice Crush? I'm not gonna watch it right now because my my freaking stream just exploded, so I'm gonna try to make up for that and stream good, like a good boy for the rest of the night, but Juice WRLD. Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you eat. Great for the old memory factor. I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate. Poor Byakuya is surrounded by idiots. Anyways, hi Ice Crush, how you doing? How's your life? How's life treating you? How you doing? I just love that this is Byakuya surrounded by Hiro, Jill, and Makoto, and Hina, who are all just not very smart people. It's hilarious.
Yes, yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe? Alright, we solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. I'll throw it on my watch later, Ice Crush. I'll check it out. I'll check it out later. But, for right now, yeah. For right now, we're just rocking the stream. What the f... Why does my internet suck? Throw it in the watch later. Oh, I didn't mean to open the whole thing. Whoops. Whoops, my Wi-Fi's garbage. I hate my Wi-Fi. I have Google Fiber, and it does not work. I swear to you, it does not work. Something's up with it. I don't know if we just overload it or what the situation is, but it is, like, real annoying. Watch later. Cool. Done. Boom. Now you saw it. You saw it on stream. We're watching it later. Alright, back to this my freaking phone. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Sorry, I don't mean to be negative, guys. I'm not trying to be. I hate, like, when streamers are just complaining the whole stream. So I apologize if this is going on. We are still up, though, right? We're still live. We're still going. Is that still good? Alright, we've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery. Now we need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
I just did? Just did what? Wait, I just did go live? Okay, cool. Cool. Did I miss a message in there? No, okay. Cool. Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
You gotta be kidding.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. You found what? What did you find? Corpus? Corpse. What? A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden.
What did
Well
you
then,
say?
before we enter the headmaster's rooms, it appears we have something else to look into. Oh, you were gonna watch it for me? I just threw it on my watch later. Because right now I want to get through this game because I had 20 minutes of missed gameplay and I apologize. Silly Ice Crush. But who is it? What the? Are they really dead? Hina, you've seen enough dead bodies that you really should stop asking that question at this point. For sure, but who is it? Take off the luchador mask. Oh, that's literally the death. Oh, shoot. That's actually the death? Are we in investigation mode right now? You were attacked by someone wearing a mask. Whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but they're laying dead in front. Did you kill them? Did we actually kill them? Okay, bro, you gotta chill.
No way!
Is he really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
We need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what we might find. Let's take the mask off. I want to know who this is. Take the mask off! Why do we have to keep it on? Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing, all signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven in their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. Appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Ew, first of all. Second of all, who is this? Careful you don't touch it and get some on you. I'm not so calm at a time like this. Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. How can you tell?
Well,
I think I see the outline of her chest, just the general shape of her body. The more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. I'm utterly shocked that not one person has been like, let's take the mask off. Like, I'm sure someone will, eventually. Okay then, let's just tear the mask clean. Thank you, Jillian. You're the only person with a brain in this room.
Come on.
Wait, don't.
Come on.
Hurry up, put out the fire. Is Jill dead? Is she just dead? Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. What is this emote? I can't see it. It's not loading. No! Give me 1 second. I just want to see what Ryan said. Explosion. Nice. Nice. There we go now. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Sploosh. So is that a real person? Guess I took care of it. Why hasn't the body discovery announcement happened yet? It exploded?
What did
I had a
you
bad
say?
feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
It's burned to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a stick. Those shoes. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Those are Junko's shoes. Don't say anything. But I am like 95% sure those are her shoes. What the freak? How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If you consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Where's the discovery announcement? My boy! I can't be. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. What?
What?
The mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way the mastermind got Charbroiled? Get serious. I agree, normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering, but I have reason to believe it may be true. Mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if the master is dead, right?
But
Freak man. Freak man, this is crazy. The corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? It's the same person being there like the mastermind can always have. According to Files, Master is a man in his late 30s.
what the heck?
See, the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Well, which the corpse obviously isn't. Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Oh, you dummy. You dummy! You're not supposed to tell people about this. Kuro Ikusaba. The 16th student who was
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in school.
What?
I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro
Hey,
Ikusaba,
baby mama, let me whisper in your ear, Mom.
the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere.
I get it. We've read this 15 times, thank you, game. It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. Mukuro Ikusaba, right? That's how you say it? Headmaster is the mastermind, I'm sure of that. I haven't proof yet, but I have no doubt in my mind.
I see.
There's another student here. It's a female that would match Lotte's characteristics.
So,
Crazy ultimate despair. That sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair, but she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot. How did you wind up burnt to a crisp? Is stream good? Is Stram good, guys? Just like, even if you don't chat much, just throw something in, like a emote or a yay or nay or something every once in a while, just so I can confirm. Okay, good. Just so I can confirm that it's good. Is it lagging? It might be lagging. I think it's lagging. I apologize if that's the case.
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. To just suddenly show up and then die?
Hmm.
I think we better take a closer look at the body. Okay, no, that's good. It's not too much of a lag. That's good. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait!
What?
What? Are we forgetting something? You know the girl that got blown up? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. What the freak? How is she alive? Oh, she's alive. What just happened to the master?
Stop
You
talking.
declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. You're gross.
What the heck?
It's the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Same, bro. Same. So what the freak? These are her shoes. Those are Junko's shoes, I'm just saying. Why do you focus on the body? We already looked at the body.
so,
Watch yourself, Mikoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko, after all. Those are her shoes. That's freaking Junko, guys. I swear to you, that's Junko. It's a key?
So,
It's like a USB or something.
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? Oh, that's what Yappy said. My bad. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
The key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
So in other
the
words,
biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor? It's in your hands. Hey, Makoto, better than being talked down to and the man just expects you to do whatever he says. Oh, so we're just gonna leave the body. We're just gonna leave the dead body that I'm pretty sure I understand what it is, and everyone's just gonna make me go do stuff. That's great. I love it, guys. That's really what I wanted to do. I'm really glad. I'm glad that we're just leaving this to me. That's great. There's no keyhole. Minor gripe. There's no keyhole. Most of the loose ends and questions will be answered. Okay. That's weird, though. This game's weird. I thought we were like, oh, we're getting close. People are dying. Whatever. Cool. Great. But, like, nope. I'm just getting more confused, which I think is kind of the point. And they're doing an excellent job of it. Let's go check the lab center, because I feel like that's probably where it's going to be. That's probably what it's going to be for, right? I don't think it's the headmaster. That just doesn't look like a headmaster room key, you know? It worked! I managed to unlock the data center. No, go look in the data center! You fool. So, you're back. How'd it go? Found which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. You can get in the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. If Y did the mail to cease, have that key on them. Suppose we'll have to go to the data center and find out. You're right. Oh gosh. Oh goodness sakes, here we are. Looks like the door's still unlocked. Wait, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be a huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? Means I trust you. That's an absolute lie, right? How did Toko survive that? She was flown. That girl was blown into the sky. Like. Nothing happened. What the freak? What the freak? What? It's where they. What? That's. These monitors on the wall. They're showing every room. Oh, what the freak?
what?
This is cool! This is so cool! It's a direct feed from every single surveillance camera. Cameras in school feed back to this room, and they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So that's the sole purpose of this room, is to watch us. To watch us? Well, this room is
It's all clear.
Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. Guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Well, right to the sky. I hope this is the picture I think it is, dead person. Yes, it's the one! I love it! I love it! I love it. Watching us. Then I think this settles it. Huh? Body in the garden. If I have the key to this room, it can mean only one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind. And the mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? He's gotta go and die before Master killed him himself. Mastermind's dead? Is that really the truth? Does that mean it's all over? No. I said we were like halfway done with the game. It's not all over. I'm very these are very Junko looking shoes. I'm just saying. And the nails are very Junko looking.
But
The Mastermind really is dead. I'm not saying that she's still alive, but I'm saying that maybe the Mastermind did some really creepy thing, like made her body robotic or something.
how about that? That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. What about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can do whatever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. When I'm done with the second game, it's mandatory to watch the anime for it. Should I hold off? There's an ordering on the subreddit of like what order you should watch stuff in and play stuff in. I can't remember if the first anime, if I do end up watching it, is that after the first game or after the second one? Murder. So you think so too? Huh?
Naturally.
Naturally. The state of the course makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. But yeah, I'll definitely check out the animes and stuff. I'll just download like a free 30-day Crunchyroll trial and just binge them. Mastermind was murdered. Was it gonna be that way? I mean, who could have ever even done it? Slow clap for the title. Thank you, Dirt Squirrel. I thought of that this morning. I was like, that's a brilliant name for the stream. I gotta name it that. The only one you suggest we watch is Danganronpa. I get ya. I get ya. And I am definitely gonna watch that. I might watch the first one just out of curiosity more than anything. Just to see how they dub it and stuff. I don't know if it's on Crunchyroll. I assume it would be, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll figure it all out when we get there. I'm not too worried about it right now. That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you.
Both are on Crunchyroll? Okay. Cool. So I'll just wait till I finish the second game and then just binge all the anime in like a weekend. The mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Oh boy, this is a weird, weird turn. I am muy confused. Muy confused. Without premium, it's not a good watching experience. Oh really, Verve? Okay, that's actually good to know. And it's free. That's nice. That's really nice. Look, what's that one TV? Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is, just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. If we put that antenna, we could watch TV. Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning humans. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Hey, if we watch TV, let's do it. Come on. Freaking Hina, this is not your priority right
You
now.
know?
You're all starved for info from the outside world. Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what is he talking about? Wait until they make Doug free? What is Doug? You're talking like the old, like, Nickelodeon show? Computers all lined up, nothing like the ancient laptop. They're all on, but they seem to be the locked. Oh, you can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? Alter ego. Man, we'll be right about that.
What?
There's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. This is so trippy. Let's look at the world map. What's up? Is New Zealand on this map? Good. Oh, we weren't looking at the map. Never mind. Have you guys seen that? There's a subreddit called Maps Without New Zealand, and it's hilarious. They recently brought in a bunch of old Nick shows. That's awesome. That's really cool, actually. I'll have to check out for... Look at this. Huh? The Master Go, it's like a feast for the eyes. Ew. Stop! Stop with the nose snot. That's gross. She's so gross. Freaking Toko. The Chalk Zone? I don't remember what the Chalk Zone is. I don't know what the Chalk Zone is. Where's this camera? Is it on the wall? I want to see it. The thing is, they aren't free yet. Give them like a week or two. Okay, cool. Figure out the identity and the purpose of the mastermind. Well, I can go in that door. I'm gonna give it a second. Ew. Gross.
You know?
Wolfman on Crunchyroll, for some reason it's telling me that you can't watch it, but I can watch it anyway? That's weird. That's weird. Maybe you're logged into someone's on accident or something? I don't know. Maybe you have a membership with something that gives you a Crunchyroll account or something. Who knows? Rattle! You watch it without an account? That's weird. What if he's key to open swim? Huh. That's probably where the Monokuma key goes, right?
Yeah.
I figure that's where the Monokuma key goes, yeah? That's cool. Huh. You have to do that? Oh, I see what you're saying. You were just correcting him. Got it.
You know? Huh?
Oh. Yeah, These names are kind of confusing, especially when you haven't played them all or whatever. And it's like, Really?
Hmm.
Now what we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Idiot mastermind, all you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. They were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. I'm worried.
Huh?
Was I right? Are they a TV show? This is the beat coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't
What
it?
the heck?
That's weird.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Huh?
It's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible, and not just weird, super weird.
But
This TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera?
Well,
Did you try changing the channel?
um.
Good idea. Let's give that a try. Every channel was just us. This is so
What the heck?
trippy. This really is like a Truman Show type thing. Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
There must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick? Oh, freak!
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... Huh?
Hmm?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What?
What?
What? In a lion! Monokuma! This ain't good. You're supposed to be dead. Me dead? Don't be freaking stupid. This is... You're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even, it's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. How the bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing.
Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. Won't you all have way more fun in this killing game? We can't be serious. We have to keep going.
Let me
No,
out
we're
of
supposed to
here.
get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all that bad, you know. And there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Well, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey.
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us on the surveillance feed? Ooh, look how attentive they are now. Well, then I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. I was right, it's a show. Oh my gosh. It's really like a Hunger Games Truman Show style thing. So stupid, don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you. This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme.
I'm not gonna say that again. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's...
Can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somewhere? Oh, you shook.
Oh
No
no!
way, that's impossible.
Phew.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found. Hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course. Hey.
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even the luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair like they've never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment. You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. There's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually.
What if they already did? Huh? Oh, freak, what is happening?
Yes, indeed.
Well, then again, it's really not any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV and try to warn you, but who would actually be coming to the help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though. So whatever. Guys, this is trippy. I kind of saw it coming, but at the same time, it's really trippy. Oh! To take control of all communications like that, you'll need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. That's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Duh, there's the little business of... So that was a dead body.
A body has been
That was a dead
discovered.
body. He was playing along with the he's knocked out, the mastermind. Okay, I get you.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use.
So does that
however you
confirm
like,
that it's the last
the
student?
class trial will begin.
That confirms that it's the last student. This is so weird. Do you mean... That's what my brain is doing right now. It's going... It's like resetting.
The Monaco heart-pounding excitement.
Things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I can't wait either, but I also am thoroughly confused. Is this the thing that everyone like loves this game for? I feel like this is like one of the big twists that everyone is like so scared of spoils. I mean, I totally understand why. If you spoil something like this, it ruined the game for me. Because the hints and leading up to it makes sense. Like, you kind of catch on, but like...
I'm sick of this.
Oh god. This is crazy.
Stop talking.
The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Who killed Kyoko? What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. Thank you, dead person. Appreciate it. No, is it really Kyoko? That's not Kyoko. That is Junko. Don't tell me, but that is so... That is so Junko. That is so Junko. Was she not really dead? She had to be dead. She was impaled with spears. But those are her shoes, and those are her nails. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. If we're gonna have a class trial, that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct, there must be someone participating in our school life. You saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh?
You just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confront. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. This is how the game works, after all. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. It's 11037! Shoot, dude, that's the last student! That's Mukuro Ikusaba! About as thick as a metal pipe. Several days old. No, it's not Kyoko. It's absolutely not Kyoko. It's absolutely not Kyoko, right? We can agree on that. She doesn't wear those kind of boots, and she doesn't have nails like that. So we can agree it's not Kyoko. The question of who it is... What is that? What do you mean there? What do you mean there? I don't follow. You got a real big boy brain, my man. I don't follow what it's talking about. That's the knife you were supposed to keep, my boy. You were supposed to guard that knife from front to back. That means she's a small person, right? Or it's a big knife. Makoto, you dummy, you already knew that. You checked the drawer, you idiot. There you go. Gotta get the bees in there. Why do we keep showing this? That'd be a big boy plot twist if Makoto's actually the killer. It's not Kyoko. Makoto, we can agree it's not Kyoko. Look at the body. Look at the body. It's not Kyoko. It is Leon. It's probably always Leon. I'm a dumb boy. What I'm talking about. I should have known. It's like Marths in Smash, right? Everyone's just Marth. They're all just sword boys. They're all Marth. Leon is just every character. This is Leon. This is Fashion Leon. Bottom half didn't get wet at all. Look at the shoes! Oh my gosh, I just want to look at the shoes, and I can't, and it's killing me. Blue Leon, Lolly Leon, Good Boy Leon, Handsome Leon. The top half is totally blackened. What's up, Ryan? Welcome back. This game is so spoopy. It's not spoopy, it's just trippy. I'm confused. Isn't that right, Leon? The killer is you! I love it. There's probably a cooldown, Ryan. This is not Kyoko. No, that's wrong! Step away from the dead body? You really want to? Are you sure? What the freak is this, my man? It's 11 o'clock right now.
For serious.
I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? Now, Bafina, out of the gym where Rouse was living. Inspection of dead body intensifies. What time was it then? Over what time is it? It's 9. Might have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Seems right. So you can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. It's always 11037. Let's talk to the only person that has a clue what's going on here. Good time. After I talk to Hiro.
So in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it? You fool, Makoto!
Naturally.
This murder took place after night. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone, so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko because I didn't get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling my healing. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. Good job, dead person. Be proud.
That's right.
And if the victim really is a hero, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, we went to go get Hinata. We stopped by your room as well, but you never came to the door. So where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth. I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. Ah, dead? Dead? Yeah, I have Twitter and YouTube command. It's just exclamation point Twitter and exclamation point YouTube. And that's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at a point that is advantage here. I don't have a Discord, dead person. I want to make one, but I just don't know if people would join it, and no one's ever been like, yes or no, I would join it, so I'm like, it's really bad, isn't it? Yeah, it's really bad. Dude, I hope Makoto is the killer. I hope Makoto's the killer, and we execute Makoto, and then I get to start playing the game with someone who's not an idiot. That'd be amazing. That's fair. There's no blood, though, to be fair, so... Do you remember how it looked, before it blew up? Big white coat, all feels nice against stomach, but there interacts in blood. Body in the body is still wet. Touch it, it's all bloody. Comic flows around the body, I didn't see it on the ground around it.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looks. Having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better, too, so thank you, team. Is that everything? Start playing as Byakuya. That'd be amazing, dude. Oh, there you go. That way you don't have to go through the whole link to, like, see what the commands are. Is there anything else to look at here? What else do I have to do here? Do I have to check everything here? That's kind of annoying. Oh, someone's gonna be disappearing. You forgot that's wrong? That's the most important one. A tarp? Okay, then look at it, my boy. I appreciate that, Makoto's like, that's the one thing that concerns me. Wait! I'm on the same wavelength as this boy. Sprinklers turn on at 7:30, right? If the body was here, they would have gotten it wet. Meaning the murder must have taken place after 7:30, and I have an alibi after 7:30. Boom! Boom, baby! But that does mean that Kyoko possibly killed the person, so it's not good. It's a carp! Did I already see everything I could see? So now what? Because I don't know where else to go from there. I'll try talking to people again.
In other words, that's right.
Who else do I need to talk to now? What am I missing? All your bases are belong. It's just all your base are belong to us.
Okay.
Oh, do I need to look at the plant? Is there something on the big boy plant? What am I missing? I clicked on everything. I'm confused. I thought I clicked on everything. I clicked on everything. What? What am I missing? missing? Should they be dead by now? I don't know if they should be. Do I think some of them probably realistically wouldn't have survived this long? Yes, I think Hina would not. Well, no, because Hina is very tough. I think Hiro wouldn't have survived this long in real life. I think someone would have realized that he was an idiot and lured him in and killed him or something. Oh, I didn't look at the chickens? I thought I looked at the chickens and I clicked them on. That's right. We're missing a chicken! Who killed the chicken? Someone killed the chicken. Who killed the chicken?
Yo.
What's going on, Makoto? I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right?
Huh?
What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Aw. That's so weird. I wonder when it was here. I was doing it just before nighttime last night. There were definitely 5 chickens in here. Dirt squirrel, how dare you! I'm just kidding. Chickens are delicious. Every part of delicious.
Conspiracy.
Jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. What does a chicken have to do with it? What is that fragment of? Huh. Byakuya has the key room. Nice.
Just
Byakuya, can I break into the girl's room? Byakuya, if you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh shoot, that'd be really interesting. We can persuade people into killing others, so there's multiple endings, each character could be completely different to someone else's chapter. Oh, each chapter could be completely different? That'd be cool. Seems like it'd be a nightmare to produce, though. I kind of like the story, because I get very attached to the characters and stuff. But that would be a very interesting approach to it. It's not about that. You can choose the Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. Afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect, after all. See, and that's the thing. I don't like open world games because of how free and open they are. Like, I very much, in games, like a purpose and a goal, right? I like a finish line. And so, even on mobile apps, like, back when Flappy Bird was a thing, throwback to, like, 2013 or whatever, back when Flappy Bird was a thing, that was, like, I never played the game because I hate that kind of game where your only goal is to do better. I like games where there's a finish line, where you can say, I beat it and I finished the game. And open world games have that, but in between there's no, like, it's just too overwhelming for me. That's why I like 3D platformers so much. I love Mario because it's so easy to say, this is my goal, this is what I'm going to do. So, I don't know. I kind of like the linear, but I could see it being very interesting if there was like, a more open-ended version of this. Find again later and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you or anyone. Yeah, I can't do like any like old school arcade games or any like mobile apps that are just for high scores and not for like goals, like levels. I can do level games, right? I can't do games that just have high scores, which is kind of weird. But where's that one place? What is he talking about? Hold on, let's just check the map because I'm sure it'll tell me. I have no idea what he's talking about with that one place. Like, I have no clue what he means. I feel like I'm supposed to go to the data center again, but there's no exclamation point there, so... Is it gonna tell me? I think it's gonna tell me. Oh, the gym! Oh! What? Why the gym? Why the gym? Yeah, same with online games. I do think I would enjoy stuff like if I got into it and I could understand the controls and stuff, I think I would enjoy stuff like Fortnite and different things because I do think that could be a little interesting, but yeah, just like I don't know. I like very specific kind of games, and visual novels have recently become one of them, which is dope. But yeah, no, it would be cool to like try to play around and get different endings and stuff. But I would wonder, that'd be hard to program because you'd have to program almost an infinite number with 15 characters and like how many there are, and just it'd be so ridiculous to program.
You know?
That was the bomb! Oh!
Huh?
One installed inside every mod. Come on, sure. Oh, it was the bomb. That was a piece of the bomb. That does not look like the bomb. I'm just gonna complain right now. That does not look like the bomb did. I don't think he's gonna be in the garden, but okay. The game told me to go to the garden, so I'll go. I'll go to the garden, I'll be a good boy, and I'll follow the game's instructions. Not that button, this button. I'll be a good little boy and girl and follow the game's instructions. It'll be fine. "26 endings. See, my problem is I don't want to get all the endings. Like, I played, You gotta stop with this Hifumi hot girl stuff, man. Nah, boy, nah. I would, I played Katao Shoujo, which I've talked about it a couple times on stream. It's a visual novel dating sim type game, that I really enjoy, but there's like 2 to 3 endings for every girl, and there's 5 girls in that game, and I went through and I got every ending, and 100%ed it, and got every scene and everything, and it took me like 3-4 weeks to do. It was a good experience, and I enjoyed it, but like, when there's a lot of endings, I like have to get them all. Like, I'm just a very completionist nature, where I'm like, if I like a game and there's lots of endings to it, I have to get them. Oh gosh, no, I haven't. I've heard of Detroit Become Human and stuff like that, but I've never actually like seen it or like know what it's about or anything like that.
Let's go.
I'm gonna check out the Kyoko film, right? Very well, let's go. I don't know. I like it if it's done well, but if it feels like they're just shoehorning different, if they're just shoehorning in stuff, then like, I don't like it. If they just throw a bunch of endings in for the sake of it, but if they're good, like thought out endings and like are easy to access, I'm all about it. Oh. Oh no. I don't get, like, I kind of get the appeal of Mondo. I guess if you go for his free time, I guess he's more charming, but like, I don't know. I didn't really have any attachment to him. I liked him. I thought he was a good guy, but then I found out he was just a little weak boy that couldn't handle anything. Couldn't handle the truth. Oh, is that what happened? I've heard a little bit about it and like what's been going on, but well, I heard it was very simple, isn't it? Woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? It's probably a key. The lockers of those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. Doesn't really surprise me.
It's certainly
if it is a key, I think I might know what it. Well, I know what it unlocks. It's the freaking lockers in the freaking dojo. My boy, you literally said they were a key. And you didn't put together that the key goes to those things? Tales from the Borderlands? I
Such
think it would be wise to look around a little bit more. Sorry. So the bathroom, that's what you want. Oh, no, I just have to talk to the cut to Kyoko. Yeah, that might help us understand too.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you would have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. Oh, I know! Earlier, Kyoko gave me something.
It's true.
Sure, I had it here somewhere. Found it! What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something certainly happened, so open it. Okay. Single piece of paper under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Looks like it. I guess I'm really excited. What's this? Class number 78 student registry. Mukuro Ikusaba.
I see.
Appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck in the headmaster's room. Along with the key. Jedi on the streets as if stop. Stop. Hurry up and finish your search. Oh, it's all in Japanese. Sex, female. I want you to know I thought that colon was a lie. I thought it just said sexy female. I was like, alright, if you want to define her as that. The ultimate soldier. She was a military specialist. No, I accidentally skipped. Though she was small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. While in elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. Intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. She reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition, however she never revealed why she decided to return when she did. Huh.
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it.
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a big player, and a big player is becoming our hero. It's you!
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile. So what if we do?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against her or anything. In case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? Who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable, and you're quite adamant about those regulations of yours? Of course I am. A proper school life is built on a dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. So you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is. Now can I? Day-old corpse meat. It's like 3 days old at this point, man. It's disgusting. That's gross. In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey.
When you all first got together in the main hallway back then, there were 15 people there, right? It's disgusting. You're so gross. Oh no. As long as you're eating it and not doing other stuff to it, I guess that's okay. That's something, I guess. First meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among all of you. Oh gosh, Peach. Of course it is. No, I figured it's a meme. I kind of trust that you just put memes in my chat now.
In other words...
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed.
The total number of students partaking in this killing game was actually 16. This is correct, Dirt Squirrel. Don't do that.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th.
Alright, yes, I understand. The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life, so the one making all the regulations is... Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone's on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Make sense?
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. I'll get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you.
Hey.
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. Okay, now that's all you get. And the cartoon noise. Monokuma's account. Never did I think that Monokuma would have an account in a class trial. Wait, so on the back of her hand, the tattoo. Wait, but no. They were scars. So Kyoko wears gloves. That's not Kyoko. Are you thinking about Kyoko again?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
I must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student, right? Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules of the game. Is she though? Okay, crazy conspiracy theory time. Byakuya's in with the government, right? His family knows what's going on in the government. What if he's the one creating the game? What if he's so sure he won't lose because he's the one running the show? That'd be crazy. Okay. I'm getting into tinfoil hat time. I feel like this is going to be a meme as well. Yep, knew it. Mac Jr., Big Mac, Grand Mac. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Mere fact that you said that proves that Mukuro is connected with this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That'd explain why we have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? Oh, sorry. That would explain why we have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. What made you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
So
That's a
in
good
other
point.
words,
Mukuro giving us information that raises questions about her would be bold, to say the least. Looking at a Japanese language course, and you see this. Ooh-woo. Ooh-oh. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. So it makes sense to me. Well, then I believe our work here is finished. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation.
let's go.
Oh my goodness, my man. I'm freaking out a little bit. This is a crazy chapter. This is a freaking crazy chapter. This is crazy.
I see.
You see the locker farthest to the right.
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at this moment. Yes.
That's right.
Do you understand? That was the stupidest conversation you could have ever had. Byakuya was like, you know what that means, right? Makoto's like, I should try the key. He's like, so do it. That's such a pointless conversation. That's not how human beings interact. Oh. Titanium. How do you know they're made of titanium just by looking at them? There's something else below that. I see that.
I see.
Sure, it'd be related to the case.
Very
Something wrong. It's
strange.
very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? We don't know that she's the victim, you idiot!
Why?
Perhaps. Byakuya?
Hmm.
Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location.
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. How are we supposed to find out? I don't know, maybe the place that you found out about the serial killer that you weren't supposed to know about. I'm just gonna protest by not reading any stupid things that Makoto says from now on. I'm just gonna not read them. I'm just gonna click past them. Cause my boy's so dumb. I get that we gotta slow it down for the slower people, but like, ooh man. There we go. Show me, Daddy. How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? So I don't never read Makoto's lines again. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. Also, that's the wolf. She's the one with the pan on the stuff, so she's the one that's dead, maybe. I'm sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect to repay your debt 100 times over. This is just symbolic, right? Makoto's here looking like an idiot, and Byakuya is just standing there looking down on him. If I had to define the game in one picture, this is it right here. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. I was wondering if that's what it was based off of. Their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They've been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed, keeping from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe there was a mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. Ha!
What?
What is it? It just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. The reports that something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? The Wolf of Ragnarok. To show that they remember the team, each soldier that joins a squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. Wow, it's real convenient that this girl got it on the one spot that didn't burn. Here we go. Ding dong bing bong. I think I'm gonna go for it, honestly. I think I'm gonna go for this trial because I am way too invested in this story. If it ends up being like a 3-hour trial, that's not gonna be good, but
It constantly assaults us, organisms, the earth,
I'm gonna go
natural
for it.
phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So,
We're still good,
please
right,
be
guys?
in
I'm
the
still up.
usual
I'm still live.
See you later.
Just someone confirm that I'm still live real quick for me. Are you allowed to send 5 memes at once? Sure. I'm going to take a
That's right.
brief break before the trial begins. A little bathroom break, a little etc. thing. So go ahead and send them. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to grab some water because I'm really thirsty because I've been talking a lot. And we will come back. Okay, thank you, Ryan. We will come back and do the trial. So just give me like a minute, 2 minutes, guys, and I will be right back. And I think my mic is still on, so you get to hear my lovely shuffling around. Have fun with that. The queen has returned. Sup, Waluigi time? How you doing? I'm not away anymore, my boys. We back. I don't have water, but I have juice. So I'm drinking juice. Hello, Waluigi time. How was your stream today? Sorry I couldn't pop in. I had some stuff going on. But, good to see you. Glad you could make it out. We're about to start the most confusing trial so far. So yeah, this will be fun. Creaky door, creaky door. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's friend tying up for you guys to just go off together? Just the two of you? What, are you jealous?
Hey.
That's right, my girl, you jealous. Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Where's Kyoko?
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma showed up yet?
Could it be?
Oh, what? Hey, he's a nice guy. Did I scare you?
Come on.
Hides bloody dagger. Kyoko will be here soon. I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
In other words...
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here.
Hey,
I'm here and no rule has been broken. Yes! My girl's alive! I think she might have murdered her, but it's okay because she's currently alive. You're still alive? That's a ghost! Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right? But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. Kyoko! So he really didn't die. I figured that wasn't her, right? I don't know if I can...
Indeed.
I guess it's not Junko either, but like... I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Now we gotta deal with it. Shut up!
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long. I'll be happy when this trial is all over. I think me or Kyoko killed her, honestly. Before you start, I have to ask you, where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you?
Correct.
So, I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. Huh?
That's right.
There aren't any monitor cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monaco completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered. When did you find out?
So...
Just now. I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However...
Sorry I kept you all waiting. We good, cool. If you're on the second floor of the dorms, that's what the key you found goes to.
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What the freak?
Just a second.
What are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current
It would
situation.
seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. Aw, rip, my man, rip.
Goodbye.
Alright. Alright, hold on. We got some memeing. Hold on. Let's examine the memes, shall we? Because you can't let your memes be dreams, guys. Yamada, 2D or no D from me? This Togami lol anime isn't real, Yamada. Welcome to your tape. I don't understand this meme. I'm sure it's funny if I would get the reference. Why you do this? Why you do this, my man? Number 3, what do we got? What's number 3? What are we looking at here? Never kill each other over these dumb motives. 15 left, guys. 7 left. Poor Naegi. He's a doof. He's a little doof. After this, though, I'm not gonna open any more memes because I gotta go do the trial. You know. A Netflix original? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm sure if you understand it, it'll make sense and it'll be funny, but I don't get it, so. I like that last one that I just opened. That one was nice. Also don't get this one. Oh, wait. No, I get it. I get it. I'm just ignoring this bottom part. This part's funny. I like this. Nice. Okay, now we gotta go, and I'm gonna try to do this trial. It could be super long. I apologize if it's super long and I have to stop in the middle, because I do need to call my mom in about 2-ish hours. I can go a little bit longer than that, but we'll see. We'll see what's happening. There's so few people! Every time I'm gonna say it. It was the light of despair. Bowsette is stupid and dumb, and I hate it. I've seen enough. I was on Twitter today. I saw enough pictures of Bowsette. I'm good. I don't need to see any more. Ooh, I like what you've done with the place, girl. I like what you've done with this place.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Thrills, chills, kills. It's a meme that people made. It's not even an accurate meme because it's a meme based off of Peachette. But the thing is, it would be Bowser. They're making Bowsette into a Peach-Bowser hybrid. Oh, it's 13 Reasons Why. Got it. Okay. It's so gross. I hate it. It's like... It's just like, why? Why are we doing this to Bowser, of all people? The princesses are already overly looted. Don't do it to Bowser. Bowser's a good father. Respect Bowser. Deadly. Bowsette's gross, okay? She's gross. I want nothing to do with her. Technically, Bowsette would be Bowser touching the Peachette. It would be Toadette grabbing a Bowser something and turning it to Bowser. It would not be Peach and Bowser combined. It's just stupid and I hate it. It's worse than Pink Gold Peach. Alright, what do we got? Let's examine this again. Dead before the blast, victim was stabbed single time, which went completely through the body, been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds, but these were at least several days old, which is weird. Explosion has burnt the upper half of the body beyond recognition. The upper half of the body remained on fire and had been extinguished because the upper half was soaking wet while the bottom half remained dry, which is weird. Oh, that's gross. I'm not going to admit anything. I will not admit to that. Tattoo of a dog in the back of the right hand. Charred debris near the body. We noted the bombs had been removed from Monokuma. The gym had disappeared. It's hard to imagine these two events are unrelated. I don't get how that looks like a bomb, but we'll just move on with that. Stop this, Waluigi time. Bowser's a good father. Don't loot a good father. I'll tell you my theories before we go in. Photo on how we arrive in the dining hall. You can see others in the gym. They have to go to the headmaster's room. Trouble is one told time picking from the garden where she discovers the body. Okay. Same knife that Toko had given to Makoto for safekeeping, and the knife the masked assailant was holding when they attacked Makoto. The tarp was hidden among the other tools in the tool shed. One side was wet and filthy. The tarp seems weird and important. I mean, unimportant. This seems weird too. None of this makes any sense. It doesn't relate to anything. What happened is people are looting Bowsette, and it's disgusting. I'm just saying, I sent out a tweet earlier today that was like, all y'all on the internet be judging furries, but the second Bowsette becomes a thing, you're jumping on that, drawing lewd drawings. Get your facts straight. If you like Bowsette, you never get to say a single thing again towards anyone who considers themselves furry. I can say I think it's a little weird, because I don't do it. I think it's weird in the sexual side of it. In the other side of it, it's just... It's a weird hobby, but it's about as weird of a hobby as anyone else has, so... And I know that they get a bad rep. I know that many furries are in a tizzy over the fact that it's usually seen as a sexual thing. It's not usually a sexual thing. So just clarifying that I understand that. I just think it's weird, but his blood is still wet. There's no blood on the ground around the body. That's weird. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Membership in the group. I think you should stop looking up. Yeah, that'd be probably good. Just search it on Twitter if you want to see it. Yeah, so Peachette. So this, have you seen this thing, Ryan? Have you seen it on Twitter today? It's disgusting. So like Peachette is when Toadette gets a power-up and turns into Peach. So Bowsette would be when Toadette got a power-up and turned into Bowser, right? But no, people are drawing Bowser. They're drawing Peach looking like Bowser, and it's gross. They're drawing it very, very, like, lewdly, too. Like, they are not even trying to put clothes on this woman. That's disgusting. You're looting Bowser and Peach together. That's so gross. I'm not about it. Yeah, there's a lot of Peach things that shouldn't exist. You know, Cat Peach, Pink Gold Peach. These are all characters in Mario Kart. Baby Peach. Okay, this is fine with luck. Just search the hashtag on Twitter if you want to see anything. Dead person. I wouldn't recommend Googling it, but if you search it on Twitter, you'll find it. Alright, well, this helped me none. I don't understand anything that's going on, and we're just gonna go for it. I did get one more skill, so let's see if that's helpful at all. Increases the time limit? Yeah, I don't care about that. Everything else was really nice. Like, my skills were really nice to have last time, so I kind of like where I'm at right now. Alright, let's do it. Let's begin. Trial begin. I'm gonna try to get through this tonight. We'll see.
Let's begin with a basic if you can figure out an I'll pun.
I understand.
Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
She's a roach.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
This background's nice. I like it. I don't know what you're talking about.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
I just have no words. I have no words at this point. I can't.
But
I can't deal with him anymore. I can't deal with him. I hope it's Hero. I want him gone. I hate him the more and more I talk to him. The more I'm like, I hate this character. He's just such a stupid character. He's not smart. Ugh. What was that slap? That was me going, this is my what are those pose, right? That's the what are those. You hit him with the
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Can I ask, do you guys remember if this is a longer trial or not? Because if this is a really long one, I might have to split it, and I really don't want to.
Okay.
I'm going to try to just go.
So
I'm not
I
going
just
to
have
look at
to
any
prove
links or
that
anything
the
on chat.
corpse
Just
isn't
go through it.
Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
But yeah, I'm...
her traits?
If we keep having hero moments like that, it's going to be a long trial. Kyoko's piercing glare.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Wow. T-pose and I'll give you free waifus. I don't sell out, my friend. T-posing is an unimaginative meme format that is overplayed, and I will not participate in. Now, if you want me to dab, I'll do that all day, because I dab on the haters, but I will not T-pose.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it,
Okay, very interesting.
the
That's
corpse
good.
wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
Good, because I need to be
They
engaged.
probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
See, that's at least mildly
I'm
smart.
not convinced.
I just can't even listen to it. I can't let him finish talking. He's gonna ask her to take off her gloves. That's not gonna go well.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Hour and 15 minutes? Okay.
Impossible.
That's not bad.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Thank you, Byakuya. Pink Gold Peach is a character in Mario Kart 8 that they literally made up. It's literally just a it's a gold Peach that's pink. She's made of gold, but she's pink. It's the stupidest character. They literally made it up to put her in Mario Kart 8. It's like
That
laughably
Kyoko
bad.
there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
So what am I trying to do here?
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
I'm a ghost? Interesting.
Gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely...
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Fake nails, that's it. You can't wear gloves if you've got a fake nails. Got it. Got it.
Kyoko.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove
The dead body wasn't wearing.
they got burnt up in the...
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
I got it. I'm smart, guys.
Yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Boom!
No, that's wrong.
Sorry, what you go, yo?
No, there's no way the
Hit me with
corpse was
that
wearing
"that's
gloves.
wrong" commands,
Whoever it
baby.
was, they were wearing fake nails, remember?
No worries, Waluigi time. No worries, man. I am available for like 2 hours tomorrow total, so we'll see if I make it by. I'll try to though, because I am at work most of the day and I don't do much, so we'll see. But yeah, thanks for popping in. Love ya. Have a good night, baby.
I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands,
Correct.
right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to
True.
wear fake nails.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life.
That's weird.
If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Alright, Waluigi time.
Which should
See
have
you
been
later.
obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
Monokuma. Question, Monokuma. Teacher. I saw Hiro, he broke a door. You should kill him.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Oh, by the way, my theory. I think fake nails, they gross me out. Nails gross me out. So here's my thing, right? Nails freak me out. Like, I can watch almost any gross thing. I watched an eye surgery one time on YouTube. I just stumbled upon it. I think it was the Reddit 50/50. I stumbled upon an eye literally being taken out of its socket, right? It was a surgery. And I watched that whole thing. It was like 5 minutes. It was only like a 5-minute snippet of it, but it was fascinating to me. I can watch that all day long, but you show me a nail getting ripped off and I will pass out. Like, I cannot deal with nails. They freak me out. So whenever I've like known girls, or like when I was dating a girl and she had fake nails, it freaked me out. I was like, this is weird, I don't like it. They just, I don't like them. They freak me out.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
Okay.
There's gotta be some way to figure
There
it
is. It's a tattoo on the right
I
hand.
don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition,
That is true.
and there wasn't any description in the
That is also
Monokuma
true.
file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Nice!
No, that's wrong.
So they watch it out, y'all.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What?
See, I don't actually mind that. I'm very much into the tapping and like the tapping, scratching ASMR videos. Love those. I love those. They help me sleep. They help me calm down my anxiety and stuff. Like, all about those. But, oh, that SpongeBob episode, I hate it. 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 It's terrible. So, like, I can deal with the noise from them, but, like, when people start, like, picking their nails, or, like, they get, like, that gross sound, I hate it. I hate that sound. You probably didn't hear it. And I just maimed myself for nothing.
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Freaks me out, though.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto.
No, I'm
Tell us
all
what
about
they're
it.
talking about.
The eating one freaks me out. The mouth noises when they do like the lip smacking, that freaks me out. But everything else, I'm all about
The
it.
key to figuring out who it was
I'm convinced that everyone has some ASMR trigger that they just don't know about.
is the tattoo
And it's just a matter
on the
of
back
finding
her
it.
hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange.
Because like
huh?
mine's very specific.
Is
I
this
really like it when they
a
like
dog?
touch the microphone. Just touch it. Like just like. I'm not gonna go too much into it.
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
Oh, bro.
No, that's not it. The
Girl, we got
identity of
some-
the
we got
victim
something
is
to talk
hidden
about,
within that
Kyoko.
tattoo.
Not Kyoko, Toko. They rhyme. Don't blame me. They rhyme. It's like Taka and Toko all over again. Yeah, da 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 da.
I got it. The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name
I-
of the military group
Waluigi time, you're great.
Yukaro
You're great,
Ikusaba
bud.
belonged
Great.
to.
Love ya. Love ya. Oh, honey. Don't get a tattoo, okay? Your body's a temple, bro. Given to you by your parents. That's a quote from earlier in the game. Well, have a wonderful night. Hope to see you soon.
Okay, so
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad
I picked my nail and it hurt.
would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Why do you have hammers? Why are you sending hammers? What is happening?
Fenrir?
The hand tattoo. We've been through this. Or is it wolf tattoo? Oh no, it's just wolf. It's just wolf? That's it? That's all we're doing? I learned something. You can speed it up. I learned that. I didn't know that. Oh, that's a band hammer?
Now I understand.
It's a message.
The
You're sending a
representation
sign.
of
There you go.
Fenrir is a wolf.
Thought it might be like Thor's hammer because we're talking about Ragnarok and stuff.
Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge world-ending wolf.
Hey, she knows something.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Wow, look at you and your stuff.
after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
Right? I liked that. That was nice.
A wolf tattoo.
Oh, by the way, my theory is that Toko did it. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong in the chat. I think Toko was attacked by Mukabura or whatever, Kookaburra. Mystery student attacked Toko. Toko defended, grabbed the knife somehow, as Toko, not as Jill, as Toko. Stabbed her as Toko. Freaked out, saw the blood, passed out. Woke up as Jill, said, oh, there's a dead body here, that's weird, and then went and told everyone. That's my theory. I'm definitely wrong because there's way too much information that is unrelated to that, so I'm definitely wrong. But
The
that's my
body we
current
found
theory.
had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that
Because she's the
person
only one
must
who was
have
in
once
the
belonged
garden
to Fenrir.
after 7:30, other than maybe Kyoko. So it's either Kyoko or
So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Are you saying the mastermind?
He never
was
said she was a
dead?
mastermind.
Now we have to have a
She
coup
never
last
said.
trial?
He never said she was a mastermind.
No. It means we were
Yes, it's
wrong.
Byakuya!
Mukuro was the mastermind.
Or Kyoko. That'd be fascinating.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
I'm so engaged in this now.
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description.
Oh gosh, who's it
All
gonna
it said
be?
was
What's
that she
it
was
gonna
the
be?
If I remember correctly, that other information came from
Kyoko. It came from Kyoko.
Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto,
Oh
right?
my gosh! Also, hello guys. A lot of people just popped in. What's up? What are you doing?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she?
I don't know.
Was
I
Mukuro
don't know.
the
I don't know why she didn't come out.
She's
Like,
been gone this whole time? And when she finally
like,
turns
why
up,
wasn't
gets
she
killed?
punished for not coming to trials?
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
But how did she not get in trouble for not being at anything?
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, it's definitely one of us.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro.
Oh my
was wrong.
gosh, I don't know.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
Mukuro is a weird name to say.
Please
It
limit
still
all
feels
future
weird to
prattle,
say, so I'm
chatter,
glad that I don't have to
chit-chat
beat
as
her.
much as possible.
So I don't have to say her name a
Fine.
lot.
Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I think it's him. I really think
I
it's
have
him.
officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big old brain.
Can someone hammer it into Hero's head?
What you're saying
Like,
is that both
into
the victim
his head?
and the culprit
That'd be
are
great.
part of the student body?
Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Yes!
Wait, no. There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person.
You see the number of seats here, Hero?
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Yes, shatter that crystal ball.
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
I'm glad that we can all support my hatred
Get a
of
hold of yourself.
Hero right
We've
now.
already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain.
But you're wrong.
Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro...
Maybe it was in the
Toko,
chicken
and
coop. You don't know.
were in the gym
Maybe
the
it was
entire
in the
time.
shed. You don't know.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs.
I'm so interested.
All of which is to say...
No Makoto. It's
four
either
of us
Makoto,
all
Kyoko,
have
or
alibis.
Leon. Of
The
course.
only ones without
Isn't that
alibis
right? Leon!
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to
Thank
narrow
you.
down the
Thank
list
you,
of
Ryan.
suspects.
Exactly so.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Okay, great, easy.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then.
No, that's
and
wrong,
when we found
because
the body. Oh, but
the sprinkler.
what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? When she went to go get the pickaxe.
I got it!
Okay.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m.
Yes.
Since that's when Toko went
I
to
agree.
get the pickaxe.
Okay, great.
He's right. It had to be around then.
Oh boy.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
Correct.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Nice.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
But exactly. Exactly my point. So what do we got? It's gotta be the sprinklers. Gotta be the sprinklers. Easy. That's
We've
free.
established
Gotta
a
be the
time
sprinklers.
frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock?
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an
3
alibi for
o'clock.
most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think.
Sorry, didn't mean to shoot that.
So Makoto, if you have any
Yep, okay,
objections,
cool.
now would be the time.
Speed up, speed up.
We've established a time. It took place somewhere between 9 o'clock. Yep. And Makoto.
Yeah, from
I lose time.
7:30.
What?
Shoot!
Okay, hold on. Let me listen to this one more
We've
time.
established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, is that what I'm supposed to shoot? That might be what I'm
Yep,
supposed to shoot.
and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah,
Okay,
from
hold on.
10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think.
You should think.
So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Awesome, sounds good. Okay, so I have to hit the
We've
other
established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock.
one. No, it didn't.
No, that's wrong.
So what do you want to go?
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10
Exactly.
o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30...
This literally narrows it down to Toko and Kyoko. Those are the only people it could be.
Then it should have been completely
Because
soaked.
everyone else was together that entire time.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly.
Or Hina, I guess,
The body
technically.
was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Don't forget Leon. Of course! Ah, gosh, I forgot Leon.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
The mouth down south. Boy, guys, you want to get your lady excited. You just be like, hey, baby, show me that mouth down south, baby.
No, I'm saying that the body was wet.
Why did she
but
use
not
that
because of the
phrase?
sprinklers.
Localization team, why? Why did you do that?
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Toko, I was starting to like you.
Man,
It was the
you're
accomplice.
totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why.
Because I freaking poured water on it. She is a romance novelist. That's true. Oh, we're already doing this. Okay, cool.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
This should prove it.
Yeah, I forgot which one it was to reload. I was just missing it for some reason. I don't know why. I was just sucking. I was just off
what the
beat.
body was
I was going too
after the
fast.
explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The
But why
top
did she
half
have
of
a
the
bomb
body
then?
was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
That's a lot of dead boys. Dead person. So sad. So sad. The pig. Oh, this is an order too. Nice, nice, nice. Why is Taka a pencil?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
What?
I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on.
I need a haircut. My hair's too
The
long.
reason only the top half was wet was because
You poured water on it. Because I got her real wet with my bucket of water.
while the body was still on fire, I doused
Yeah,
it
that
with
makes sense.
water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
But only the fire part.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
Correct.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have
Unwholesome.
taken place
Agreed.
sometime after the sprinklers
What's
turned on at
unwholesome? I put out a
7:30 in the
fire. There's
morning.
nothing unwholesome about that, y'all.
Which means
What are
she
y'all
must
talking
have been
about?
killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
Correct.
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
Thank
In
you.
which case, the only one
Not
left
true.
without an alibi is Kyoko.
False.
I'd just like to say one thing.
Say it, girl. Say all you want
If
to
you
say.
vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
What?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
Nice, nice.
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
Folks, Jacob.
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway,
That's not an
he
accident.
actually did have a reason to kill her.
That's not an accident. He called him boss. That I swear to you, he's the mastermind.
Huh? She
I
did?
swear to you, he's the mastermind.
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So that was her
I
motive?
still think it's her. I think it's Toko.
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then,
Stop
I
talking.
think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the
Stop
culprit.
talking, Hero. Remember the last two? Do you remember the last two trials where you had a motive and no alibi twice? Yeah, stop talking.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is
Hold
still
up.
insufficient.
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder
This is also
happened
true.
when he said
This
it
is also
did.
true.
What are you?
Because you see, there is a way the body
A
could
tarp.
have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it.
It's the tarp. It's the tarp. It's the tarp. It's the tarp.
I got it. You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick.
There you go. That's a good list. That's a
You're
good
right.
list.
All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that
I hope
effort
it's
just to
Hiro or
keep the
Makoto.
body from getting wet?
Those are the only two I care about. Maybe Toko, but I do find the Toko-Byakuya relationship very entertaining.
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly
Yo,
like
girl.
the one Makoto just gave us.
She's turning on us. I think you are the killer, Makoto. Isn't that right, Leon?
Wait, something's not right.
And what might that be?
Stop with the plumber, stop. Okay, I
By
think it's gonna be
covering the
this
body
one.
with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side was because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
Wait, no, that's
'Cause
wrong.
that side was protected from the water.
Shoot.
Shoot!
Hold on. Let me listen to it. Let me
By
listen to it.
covering the body with the tarp,
I'll add some more time to
the
this.
killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
This is true.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
Hmm.
Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
There we go. That's the one. I should have been more patient. I would have caught on. Because there was wet blood on the body, so...
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up.
Yeah,
right?
I remember,
Byakuya
I
said
remember.
it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage? What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like
From
that?
themselves?
I know. They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
Smart boy.
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to
You
be
said
dead?
something worthwhile. Hero, you get a gold star. That was actually kind of intelligent.
No, that's not what happened this
I
time.
still give him the gold star.
The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Oh, the chicken! Oh no, they killed a chicken! Poor chicken. Poor chicken. Oh no.
Chicken blood?
Poor chicken. Poor chicken didn't deserve it.
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder...
He's not a good noodle because you need more stars to be a good noodle, but he's on his way. He's on his way.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood?
That's pretty much what I struck him as from day one. I was like, he sounds like a California beach bum. And absolutely, that is exactly what he is, and it's so annoying.
Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
There you go, Hina. The priorities are in the right spot.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so
Speaking
they
of
wouldn't
hero,
be spotted walking around.
That's amazing. Dude, that's it! It's the chickens, dude! You're so smart, dude! Shoot!
Anyway, there's no
Can't believe I didn't
denying
even
that a
think of
chicken
that.
went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
Oh, that's also true.
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
Chickens are having their own
I
killing
have to
game.
agree. That
There's a
certainly
chicken
is
trial
strange.
going on right now with another Monokuma.
Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
What?
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
Someone please make a mod of this game that's just chickens. Just every time you talk, instead of like, no, that's wrong, they just go, I will pay money for that mod.
I think so. Wait, no.
It's backwards.
The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Oh no.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up.
It's a
What
sparrow
sounds
Monokuma.
what?
No, I just want another Monokuma, where he's talking English and all the chickens are just going, and he's like, I don't know what's happening. And they all just like peck the thing to vote.
Here's
I
what
want
happened.
this. I want this.
The
Someone
murder
need
took
this.
place before the sprinklers went off.
Manotori?
But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp.
Okay.
Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
In Shovel Knight, there's a cheat code that changes some words to butt. In result, whenever we refer to Shovel Knight, it's just butt.
They wanted us to think the
I like
murder
it.
happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But he's gonna say it's still before 10.
To pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Feathers on their head that resemble the hair of different color. Chicken Mondo. Chicken Mondo, instead of the gizzard or whatever, it's like on his head, facing down, just flopping down.
Hina,
I love it.
after you met up with Makoto in the dining
Chicken
hall,
Heroes
did
is
you
just like.
two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till
What?
later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare.
Why is she so determined it was us?
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's
But then so
alibi
is Hina's.
inadequate.
That's weird. Okay.
Well then, it
Chicken
looks like we're
Sakura
back to
just has
square one.
beefy legs and beefy wings. That's amazing.
Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it?
I don't think either of us did.
Hey, why don't we let luck decide?
Stop.
Let's flip a coin.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Hero's about to lose his
Well,
gold
don't
star.
just stand there. Out with it.
That's even better, dead person. They're just like, they're not even like functioning chickens. He's just playing around and it's like, we should do this. let's do this. And he's just practicing chicken salads. Nice.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before
That's
it
gonna sound
exploded,
awful.
right?
It's gonna sound like we did it.
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
Which, there's a lot of knives sticking out. I don't think it could have, but that's beside the point.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Uh-oh.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Why not execute both? Because Kyoko's pretty. I don't care if we execute Makoto. Kyoko's pretty. As long as she didn't murder someone, she doesn't deserve to get executed. Now, if she did murder someone, fine, whatever, you know? Flashback, flashback, I hate flashbacks.
The knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
That's wrong, but it's just Monokuma.
Yeah.
Plays with them like dolls. I love it. I love this. I want like an animation of this. It's hilarious, dude.
Then why did you hide that fact?
It's like his own little Monokuma theater.
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
Chihiro chicken. Oh. Hifumi chicken is just thick. It's just this big fat chicken.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it.
Alright, stop talking. I'm not sure you're not the killer, bud. Oh.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
I feel like this is going to be a suck
It's
one.
the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before,
Just like
then
floating in the water bowl.
that seals it. Makoto did it.
Guys, this is
Just
an
because
adorable
I had the
idea.
knife once,
I love this
that
idea.
automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
Hmm.
So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
Stab,
What
stab.
a horrible man you are, Makoto.
28 stab wounds.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the
That's
same
it.
one
That's
we
it.
gave
That's
to
it. It's disguised dead
Makoto.
body.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he
I
did
love
have
it.
that
I love
knife
Chicken Mondo.
before,
I love this idea.
then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife, that automatic...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed.
No, it's not what killed
No,
her.
that's wrong.
So what do you want, Chico? Yo.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The
No,
killer
he doesn't.
covered
That's
the
the
dead
problem.
body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
So then what did... Oh, and then the pipe that hit him in the back of the head killed him.
Okay, fine. So what?
Oh.
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only
Exactly.
one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot.
Then the
Stop
knife...
talking. I'm just not gonna let Hiro talk this whole
It was
trial.
just another piece of
I just can't. I
camouflage
can't
set
deal
up
with
by
him
the
anymore.
true
I'm losing my patience with Hiro. Everyone else I'm willing to forgive to an
Probably
extent,
stabbed her to
but like
draw
Hiro, I'm
attention
just not
away
losing my
from
patience
what
with the
actually
boy.
killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
Smart, smart. Couldn't have been Kyoko because she didn't know about the bomb in the gym. She didn't know that we were in the gym at all. She was literally shook when we said we were in the gym. So it had to be someone in the gym that was dismantling and knew that the bomb was a thing.
The killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Right.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a
Just
sudden
think about
like
the
that?
rabbits.
If you bothered to put that lump of gray
Hey!
matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Don't you speak ill of her.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
Get her, girl.
I'll tell you. I bet some.
Stop
I
talking.
might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Stop being an insufferable prick.
I got it.
I do like that this is a relatively easy trial, because it's already so interesting and so investing that I don't want to spend my time trying to figure out what's going on,
the cause
you know?
of the explosion.
I didn't mind it in the second trial because it was like we were trying to solve the mystery and stuff, but this trial, it just feels like I just want to know what's happening. I don't care about the solving the mystery aspect of it.
It's only natural.
It'll come. That's not what I meant. I meant I don't care about how difficult the logic is. I just want to solve the mystery, you know?
We saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma.
If that makes sense.
It's part of a bomb.
And the third trial, I think the reason I didn't like it so much was because it felt unnecessarily hard when I already knew the answer. You know? Same thing with the first trial. It made me go through the whole ordeal just to get the answer that I already knew, but at least that one was the first trial. It was kind of a tutorial.
Anyway,
so.
the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto.
True.
And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect.
Not true. Everyone's a possible
you,
suspect.
Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
What did really kill her? I'm really
Fine.
wondering this.
I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
Only Leon would benefit from this. It's always Leon, guys. Always Leon. We're gonna be Monokuma file. Yeah, exactly.
Then, shall we continue the debate?
Yes, let's do it.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Not true.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
Thank you.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right?
Correct.
Then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her
Those were unrelated.
body.
What? Yes, I do. What?
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Suck.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
What the freak?
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't then.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of
What the freak?
Shoot!
Never mind what I said about this being unnecessarily
Then,
hard.
shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
I think it's gonna be this on what he says
Explosion
later.
didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't then.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire
What the
body.
freak? Those were unrelated. They came. Hold on. Let me look at the Monokuma file one more time. Let me look at this one more time. These are at least several days old. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. Nothing's wrong. That's the thing, it's like nothing's wrong with what anyone's saying. It's all true. Other than
Then shall we continue the
Yakuya's.
debate?
His isn't correct.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
Correct.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Let's go with what I thought it was first.
Yeah, she was already totally dead.
And it wasn't because then...
Oh yeah. According to that's gotta be it.
There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back
Oh,
of
what
her
the
head.
freak is this?
Shoot.
Guys, I'm down if you want to tell me what the answer is, because this
Then
is
shall we continue
kinda
the
weird.
debate?
I'm sure it'll
The
make
victim's
sense
fatal
if I pay
injury has
attention.
yet to be determined.
I'm sure it'll make sense once I know it,
Explosion didn't kill her
but
for
at
sure.
the point, at this
Yes.
point,
Well, yeah, she was already totally dead when that happened.
at this point, I'm kind of
And it
confused,
wasn't
so I'm not
because of the
opposed
knife,
to
right?
anyone telling me what to do
Then
here.
there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I suck
According
this.
to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that,
Not more than that.
the victim had
Suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Can someone help me?
Shoot.
Someone in the chat, tell me what to do. I don't know what to do. I got a game over. Someone help me. I only have Monokuma file. It won't let me change any other ones.
Is...
That's what I hate. Is the only thing it gives me is Monokuma file. And what everyone is saying is just reiterating what the Monokuma file says. So I'm like, I don't know what to hit. I don't know what to smack with. That's the only one it gives me. So I assume I have to
shall we
suck.
continue the debate?
But
The victim's fatal injury has
Yet to be
Do I shoot
determined.
this?
Correct.
no, I don't shoot that. Okay, great. Easy, great.
Shoot.
Great, cool, great, thanks. Do I shoot
Then shall
Keena's
we
statement
continue
about
the
the,
debate?
the,
victim's
the
fatal-
The
explosion?
explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
The freak is this? I'll just try them all, I guess.
Shall we continue the debate?
The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah,
She was already.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right?
Hit on head with fatal injury? Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I think I tried
Then
that
shall
though,
we
didn't I?
continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury,
Jury has yet to be determined.
correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
well, yeah, she was already.
And it wasn't because of then there's only one other.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it.
There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back
Other way
of her
around?
head.
Shoot.
Oh, got it, because Byakuya is wrong. That makes sense.
Then shall we
No.
continue
The debate. The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill her.
Well, yeah.
She was.
And it
I
wasn't
really like
because
speeding
of
up
the
and
knife.
slowing down in the
There's
middle
only-
of
Oh yeah.
hero statements.
According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless
Okay,
wounds
this has
across
gotta
her
be it.
entire body.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury,
Jury has yet to be determined.
Okay, fine, fine. I get it, I get it. Like I said, it makes sense once I know it, but in the moment it's very hard to figure out what it's asking
Girl
from me.
died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the
It's just
rest of her
confusing me
body?
because that's essentially
Have
what
anything to do
Hiro
with
was
it?
saying, so why do I have to repeat what he said, you know?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
Thanks, bud.
But then,
Thanks for that. It probably would have taken me a while to figure that out on my own.
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone,
Well,
with
not if you hit
that,
him with the
it'd
stick
cave
part
their
of it.
skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be
Oh,
able to
you would
swing
know,
with
wouldn't you,
any
Toko?
kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you.
Hey! For once, I actually agree with something Toko says.
I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
Whoops. What are you gonna
I'd
do?
love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
Same. Yeah, no, I get it now. I mean, it makes sense to me. It would have taken me a while to figure it out.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on
Stop
you,
talking!
Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon.
I haven't, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'm sure I'll figure it out real quick. It's the sprinklers, guys! The sprinklers killed her! Oh wait, the tarp! It was a chicken! They hit him with a chicken! Oh... Wait...
I got it!
The
Mukuro
arrow
was hit in the back of the head with something. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
alright. This is looking more and more like Kyoko as we
That's
move
what the
on.
culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Which is making me wonder if it really is Kyoko.
Are you sure?
Chicken must be the black one.
That
Dude,
sounds
we should execute it and have a barbecue. I'm just saying, Monokuma, sounds good to me.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master?
Okay,
I'm
go
not
on.
back talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
The last guy you watched almost rage quit. Was it was it Bricky today? Because he gets real annoyed. I've been watching his streams. He's like a little bit behind me, but I think today he probably passed me. But I've been watching his and I've been hosting his and stuff. I stopped watching today, obviously, because he passed me. But he gets real annoyed during the trials. It's kind of funny. Sometimes he's justified, and other times he's just kind of dumb. Like,
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
everyone, listen to
Are
Master.
you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe.
Got it.
Right?
Okay, sounds good.
Seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master.
Stop.
You have no right!
Oh gosh, good
The
heavens, that was
titanium
loud.
arrow.
I'm gonna make sure the
It
door
was in
is
the
here.
dojo locker, right?
Bloody duct tape, got it.
I have no doubt that was the murder.
No, I didn't click that. Oh
Are
my
you
gosh.
sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, because it said the weapon must have been about as... It seems like an arrow would just be too...
Boom, got it.
That's wrong.
Sorewachigo yo.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak.
Another weapon?
They smacked him with a
Inside the
ball of
dojo
duct tape.
locker, we also
They just
found
went,
a ball
ugh,
of
and knocked her
duct
out and
tape.
killed her. The end.
The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together.
Oh my
Bundling them
goodness.
together using
This
the
one
duct tape
part
would
took him-
easily create
this
a
part
single
right here?
weapon as thick as a pipe.
Or just the other part.
And that's
or the
exactly
part
what
that's
the
coming
killer
out.
did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
You know, she's quoting a lot of authors right now. I feel like she's trying to distract from
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Were you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker,
That's fair.
it was you, Kyoko.
No, it
I've
wasn't.
never been to the dojo.
Oh no.
Well, that's a
You
lie, because I was there
absolutely
with you,
have.
but...
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
Yes, my proof is I saw her there.
Oh,
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember?
That's fine.
of course I remember.
The only one I really value at this point is Kyoko and Hina, so...
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko
If
went
one
to
of them's
the
the
dojo.
killer, I can sacrifice the other to save that one. Makoto, just say you saw her in there! I don't understand why we have to do this when this is clearly planted when we could just say, oh yeah, I saw her in there the day we were exploring? Like,
I got it.
does he have the memory of, like, a freaking, like, what is the animal with a really short-term memory? I don't remember.
Right here. The key to the
He's
dojo
dumb.
locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
It was totally Toko. Hear me out. It's totally Toko. Because it was totally Toko. She blew up the body. She was the one that was like, let's go check it out, and blew it up. She knew it wouldn't kill her. I have a good memory, thank you very much. Unless I say something and chat responds, and then I'm like, wait, what did I say that you're responding to now? Other than that, I have a great memory. No, it's totally Toko, because she exploded the body. She was the closest to Byakuya, so she could have gotten the key without him noticing. Easy. Planted the key in the room to make it look like she did it. I totally think it was Toko. I totally think it was Toko.
Trying to play dumb.
I'm pretty convinced it was Toko at this
That
point.
key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame.
And
the
she
photo
went
for
to
the
go.
crime.
She went to go get the pickaxe, and while she did that, she disguised the body.
This
It's totally
all
Toko.
proves
I'm
that
pretty
you
sure.
are
I'm
the
pretty sure
true
it was.
culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on.
I'm dead set on living, you dum-dum. Well, to be fair, the girl was wearing a mask the whole time, so she couldn't have known.
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just there's one more thing I need to ask her.
I mean, obviously, don't spoil anything, but my theory is it's her.
Kyoko,
No, Jill has a
I
thing
want you
against
to tell
killing
me
anyone
something.
but not cute boys. Toko never said that. And Toko wouldn't have to pass out because she just smacked her with arrows. That's all she did. So it wouldn't make her pass out. Later, she went back and had the bloody coat, and that made her pass out. And then she woke up as Jill, disguised the crime, and ran out. That's my theory. That's my theory.
Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
This is interesting.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter
No, it's
is
not.
over.
No, it's not. You finished your
The
drawing.
verdict is close at hand.
Which drawing is it? I love it. I love it. Hold on. I know I said I was going to focus on the trial. This is important. This is very important. We need to see it on screen for the YouTube upload. We need to see this. Look at this. It's Taka chicken. It's chicken Taka. Look at this. Look at this. Also, I like this corn. This is nice corn. You did a good job. Good job. This is actually really good. Thank you. Thank you for that gift, my friend. Thank you. Carry on.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Yeah, it's Chicken Mondo. Did I say something other than Mondo?
Really?
That's my bad. I meant to
But
say
you should
Mondo.
know better than anyone
I know it's
what you're
Mondo.
doing.
I'm sorry. Did I say something else?
Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Stop. Stop, Dirt Squirrel. You're so bad. Stop. No, I know that.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
I'm really confused about
You
this one.
stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Is it because she was not there?
Those words you just spoke. What
Oh!
Exactly what I said. I'm not.
Oh,
the killer.
shoot.
You should understand that more than
Byakuya.
Master would never.
I didn't even think about that.
proof that you aren't the culprit?
Is that what you're...
You said I
hid the evidence of, and then left the locker key.
Key in my own room.
Correct. But
could
I get it, I get it.
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what I'm not the. You should understand.
Byakuya.
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof
That you aren't the culprit.
Yeah, I get it. I didn't even think about it. I'm glad Makoto said something because I would not even registered that. She couldn't get into her own room.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
I forgot about that.
Huh? Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
It's totally
Then you're
Toko.
finally starting to
It's
understand.
totally Toko. What? How much time I got left? I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't forget, I kind of forgot. I forgot that he had her key, so I was trying to remember. I don't know, I'm just gonna play to the end of this at this point. I'm really confused what this is talking about. What is her lie? Wait, what is her lie? I'm so confused. Something else I may have forgotten? Oh, she had the key that gets into her own room. Oh, she has the master key. No, I totally remember. She has the key that opens everything. Right? Is that what she's referring to? Oh, shoot. Does it give me an option right now? Does it give me an option, or is it going to force me to do it? Because I feel like I should tell the truth, right? Otherwise we all die. But if I tell the truth... Oh, shoot. If I tell the truth... I can't save! It's not letting me save! Oh, gosh. Does this matter? Does this matter? Am I gonna lose if I pick the wrong option? If I say, hey, she's lying, she has a master key, Monokuma's gonna know, and he's gonna punish her. Right? I assume. So if I pick the wrong thing, the game's over. But if I let it go, then we might not get the full truth of the trial.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement.
I'm gonna go for it. The last time Makoto didn't tell someone something, it ended up bad. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say, here's what's happening.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie, then?
Also, I'm not really as attached to her because she did kind of make it clear that she doesn't trust me throughout the last couple of chapters, so... I don't know how to feel about this decision. I don't know how to feel about this decision, but I've made it, and I'm stuck here, so...
I didn't have the key to my room, because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
I'm so worried. I'm so worried I picked the wrong thing.
No. Kyoko could have gotten into her room.
I'm so worried I picked the wrong thing.
You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room.
Oh, I feel like this is a I feel like this is a bad decision.
In the school, which means she could have used it to get
I feel
into
like this
her
was
own
the
room.
wrong choice.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing...
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it. So I lost. That's all this means.
Huh? Then, are you saying you really didn't... Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up!
Okay, that's wrong.
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out! So then, it's time for voting.
I think I picked the wrong answer.
Everyone,
I think I picked the wrong
using
thing.
the lever in front
Will it
of
make me
you.
replay the trial if I get it wrong?
I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
Does this affect the outcome of the game? Are there multiple endings? This is all I want to know. Are there different endings depending on what you do? Kyoko.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment. Let's give it everything we
Is it really?
got.
That's it?
It's punishment time!
No, I feel like I've made the bad choice. I feel like I made the wrong choice. No, what's gonna happen? I feel so bad about this. I'm so confused. I have major regrets. I'm literally speechless. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I made the wrong choice. Is she really gone? Is that it? Okay, that was it. I was wrong. Did I just finish the game? First of all, poor Hina. Stuck with 2 dopes for the rest of her life. Byakuya is weirdly chill. This poor... She had babies with all 3... That's awkward.
No! This isn't right!
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
Bless. Okay, it gives me another choice. Bless. Bless, bless, bless. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, his prediction came true! That's clever! That's so clever. Yes, that... I was in a state of utter panic the entire time. I was like, am I going to have to play the whole trial again? Did I do it wrong? Did I mess up? Did I get the wrong ending? Thank goodness this game has a reset option. Thank goodness, because... Oh my gosh, I made a terrible decision.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact?
What does that execution have to do anything with her, though?
I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
I'm sure Runaway does nothing, it's just a wussy answer.
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time.
It's totally
I couldn't
Toko.
possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's
I thought
room.
that telling the truth was going to open something more up about the trial. I didn't think it was going to make us all immediately accuse Kyoko and have the trial end.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
So, like, in my defense, I thought that would open up new information. I didn't think that would be me accusing Kyoko.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What?
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait, are we talking about the other key now? Oh, I see what's happening. I see that. Okay.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to
That's
this
interesting.
case.
That's an interesting ending, though. That if Kyoko dies, no one else gets murdered anymore? And why did Toko die in that ending? He was holding a picture of her dead. Why did she die? What happened? Did she...
Huh?
What happened?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial.
Oh, rest in peace. That's really sad, actually. I assumed the kid was also Hina's, but that'd be really sad if that was true.
And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why... This has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
Whoa, I've never seen that sprite.
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time.
She randomly combusted. Oh,
So
goodness.
then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Voting time?
What? Is this the wrong choice too? Oh no, that's it. We won. What the freak is this game?
Now, who will be... Hey, hold on! What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Are we all still gonna vote for him?
Sorry.
Yes, indeed. Yep. Hey! Shing! Thrills, chills, kills!
What the freak is happening?
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko.
Let's give it everything we
What the freak is happening? What is going on? I'm so confused. We're really gonna kill my boy Makoto. Oh, and now he gets this punishment. What the freak? What the heck? This is correct because it had the end of the trials thing, right? Don't tell me anything, obviously, but what is happening? I'm kind of glad I picked the other option first, to be honest. Made it interesting. I'm waiting for it. I'm sure something's gonna happen. I kind of want Makoto to die, not gonna lie. Not because I hate him, just because I think it'd be a really, really interesting twist if you kill your main character. Is runaway the only option? Is that the only correct option? My sweet little Chihiro! I love that he's just perfectly still right now. What the freak is happening? Uh-huh? Huh? What's this? What's going on? What's that? Yeah, it had to be.
This
Alter ego.
Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. I don't believe this.
It would seem...
Seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is you shouldn't have underestimated us.
Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto.
I'll get that in a sec. I'm way too invested in this right now. Hi, Dokuragox. Welcome back. Or here. If you've been here the whole time, welcome. I'm very confused. Have you seen Danganronpa? Are you familiar with this? Because I'm incredibly confused.
Placed away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world.
What is happening? Is he gone? Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? What is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you
say? What are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. We're gonna take a second here. Is this a different Dogragox? Your D got capitalized. Did you just change that? You're throwing me off, man. Alright, let's take a second. Let's look at this chicken murder really quick. Just to take a little break so that I can comprehend what the heck happened. Okay, I figured it was. I figured it was the same you. I was like, that's too unique to just happen. No! What is this? Let me read it. Mondo Owaffle, the ultimate balker, found guilty for killing Chikiro Fujisaki. Execution start, chicken and waffles, and there's butter. Butter. Beautiful. Beautiful. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. 10-person, thank you for that. Thank you for that light, brief respite. Now, does this chapter go on for a while? Because I want to play till the end of the chapter. But if it goes on for a while, I don't know what to do. Why are we restarting? What's happening? I already read all this. It was me. It was a good stopping point in a bit? Okay. Not the end of the chapter, I assume, but at least a good stopping point. Where am I? I'm just gonna skip through the stuff I've already read, though. That was just the beginning of my problems. No, I see the thing to the right. I see it. I see it. I'm just taking this in. I definitely see that, though. I don't want to be stuck in there till I waste it away and die. I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. Alter Ego saved me. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. Oh my heavens. Oh my heavens, this is... That's a tank. That's a tank. We agree that's a tank, right? I wanted to look at the thing. I should have looked at the thing. Dang it, I should have looked at the thing. I should have looked at the rocket. Shoot, I think I missed something. Dang it. Pile of garbage jostle and form an odd shape. Look at this first, because I want to see this. Okay, so it wouldn't let me anyways.
Just a second.
Oh, my girl!
It smells awful.
Oh, she's so cool.
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a bit of garbage in your hair.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you! It's 2 pieces of bread. That's not a lot of food. She is, dude. I don't know if you've been following this game or if you know this game at all, DeGragox, but she is one of my favorite characters overall in this game. Like, I'm kind of over the waifu thing at this point. Like, it was fun at the beginning when there was lots of girls and stuff, but now that it's, like, more a survival horror type game, except not really scary, but now that it's more like a survival mystery type game, I'm not really set on that aspect of it. I'm very intrigued by characters and by development, and Kyoko, by far, is the coolest character right now. That really hit the spot. Still haven't given up then. Of course not! After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. That's not such a bad thing to be good at. So where am I? What's going on? Why'd you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt. Or, no, to atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say... Well, I did, but then the game made me not, so...
Indeed.
Even though I knew I did nothing to help you.
I...
Abandoned you. Don't say that! You didn't abandon me! No, it's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
Listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive in that world. You're right. Gotta go back over that scene.
It's true.
I'll tell you everything. Yeah, they stole her memory, remember? The reason I have to survive
In other words...
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for a very important reason.
Indeed.
That's right, at least I did once. Once? Till recently I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot, but that's... what you said before! Then is it really true you lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at this school?
That's right.
When I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
At that point, my memory was gone. I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. What would make you forget all that? It's strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory? Because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans.
However...
But it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. So I've been investigating things by myself this whole time.
Why is that?
If we did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind wouldn't know us right away. Plus, there's always a chance the mastermind is actually one of us.
Correct.
Don't make too big a deal of it, it's just a possibility, but since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right?
However...
There's a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. Why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. I don't know, I feel like Hero's kind of least likely.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Listen.
Are you okay? It's nothing.
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. I was convinced. I think that's just your personality. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own, so how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability! Let me know. Ultimate attack. Yeah, but duh. Thank you, ma'am.
Correct.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Wouldn't ever guess. Headmaster of the Academy. Because he's my father! Oh, no! What?
In other words...
Well, this one's actually a surprise. This one actually is a big surprise. She got real shook, that's right!
Huh?
I forgot she got so shook by that.
No matter what.
So...
Well, that's the thing, Gragox. There's no school. They don't go to school here. Is it Dog, Rag, Ox? I don't know. Or is it Dogragox? Either way, they don't do any schooling here. They just hang out and go take baths together. Like...
However...
So there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room.
So...
Shelves were messed, desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. Am I gonna find out who actually killed? Did I actually kill... what's her bucket? Because, like, I want an answer to that. If it was me, I'm fine with that. I just want to know. Don't tell me if it's coming out. Let's find this in the master's room.
Indeed.
It's the layout of the entirety of Hope Peak Academy. Mukuro, that's her name. Who actually killed her is what I'm curious about. Assumed that if that were true, the room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check, and that's when I finally remembered. Find the owner of that room.
However...
As I got there, I noticed the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. But when I saw it, I realized whatever's going on inside the school is more horrific than we ever imagined.
So...
You need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. I'm so confused!
However...
I have no idea what was going on in the rest of the room.
However...
I didn't kill her, and I know it wasn't you either.
Anyway...
What I can say for sure is the mastermind is directly involved. The point of the class trial with Fury Gonsalvo was to get me killed.
Indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. Oh, so So when I outed her, I helped them. That's rough. That's rough. My gut instinct was to trust her and play along with the lie. But then Dirt Squirrel said something about, remember last time you trusted a waifu, and I second-guessed myself.
That's right.
Hold on, dead person, I'm in the middle of something. I'm very invested in this right now.
In other words...
Adamant about following the rules of that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. This trial was a trap, and who saved us? A trap in a computer, but I'm just saying. Just kidding. It was lovely Chihiro though, and I love Chihiro. I'm so happy. I know! Okay, hold on. I'll take a second. Because we do gotta examine all the evidence, you know. We gotta examine all the evidence. We did falsely accuse Byakuya. So, we need to see who actually killed this boy. So where's the evidence? I don't see no evidence. Is that what you were intending when you said that, my man? There's no evidence! Is this her hair? That's it. It's clearly her. It's clearly Kyoko. That's clearly it. Clearly Kyoko. Look, you can see the noodle. The noodles right here. They prove it. Oh, wrong photo? Okay.
Indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I
can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. Hold up, we're gonna take a second here. You can hear the god of death? We're just gonna let that slide. We're just gonna let that slide real quick. That she can hear the god of death. We're just gonna let that roll. We're just gonna be like, oh, that makes sense. Oh, shoot. It's the purple hair. Or something. Clearly, it was Kyoko. You can see right here. It's her. Because... something. Hold up, we need to talk about
Anyway.
this. So she knew everyone that was about to die, and she just let it happen? Oh my heavens, what is
Correct.
happening?
However,
Oh, it's a plunger. Oh, of course. I'm sorry. How could I have gotten it wrong? I apologize, dead person.
correct. Indeed. Correct. In other words,
Huh?
Makoto.
I'm kind of confused. The other ultimate despair.
Indeed. That's right. It would seem...
This fickle group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair, then
Indeed.
they're, make no mistake, they're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair, and that is our real enemy. Oh my heavens! Well, that's it, we're still on 6. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness. Yeah, have you played this? Yeah, no, I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna stop here. But have you played this, Dogragox? Because if you haven't and you like Doki Doki, highly recommend it. After giving birth, maybe a C-section gone wrong. That's what someone else said, that she died in childbirth. That was what someone else said, that was their theory too. Alright, well, I am absolutely going to play this on Wednesday because I am so confused. I'm a very confused boy. So, what we're going to do is we're going to save here. Thank you all for putting up with me through the earlier fumbling around with the stream and stuff. That was a little bit much. So I thank you all for coming out. I hope that was what you guys like about this game. I know that seems like the chapter that people like have like the biggest shocked reactions to. I hope it was entertaining. I'm kind of quiet when I'm like shocked and in awe and stuff. It was well worth it to watch you kill Kyoko. I feel really bad about that. In retrospect, I feel really bad about that because I like Kyoko and she's really cool. But yeah, so Wednesday, same time, I'm gonna confirm right here and now that I'm gonna do it at 4 Pacific time. 4 Pacific time, 7 Eastern time. For sure, I'm gonna start on the dot. If you can make it then, great. If you can't, no worries. I'll be streaming probably well into the night. If the chapter's as engaging as this one was, because I played this whole chapter in one day. And I feel like if I do that, I feel like I can get through chapters in a day. They're not too bad. But yeah, so that was something else. Thanks for coming out though, guys. Let's see if we can raid someone. I know a lot of you are going to bed soon, but I want to raid somebody because I don't usually do that. So we're gonna go real quick, pop in someone's stream, and just completely raid them. Do I want to know how long I have left? No. Specifically, I've been trying to avoid how many chapters there are. I've stumbled across a few things just in the nature. I've been watching my YouTube uploads, and sometimes stuff pops up in recommended videos, and I've been very careful, and I haven't got too many big spoilers. I do know there's a chapter 6. That's all I knew. I don't know how much there is beyond that. So, sure, do you have someone that we should raid? I'm down. Go for it. I was just going to look at my, my thing, but I'm not really particularly inclined on anyone that I'm currently on. Yeah, so the only real spoilery thing I know, there's one other thing that I know, but I kind of knew that already. I kind of predicted that already, so I'm not going to say it yet, just I'll say it at the end. I don't think it's that big of a spoiler because it's something I was already theorizing. But other than that, I don't know anything. I don't know anything about the ending of this game. I don't know anything about who's the mastermind, who the killer is. I don't know anything. So I've been very careful. I have kind of... It's hard not to, once you've played, to be like, I want to watch other people do this. So I've been very careful, but that was the only stuff I knew was Chapter 6 exists, and there was one other thing that we'll get to. But other than that, yeah. So yeah, if you have someone you want to raid, Ockham, he's the next chapter right now. Okay, cool. Thank you, Dogragox. Alright, let's do it. Let's raid that boy. I'm not going to go there because I don't want to see it if he's in the next chapter. But if you guys have played this game, or if you haven't and you want to know what's going on in the next chapter, go for it. We're going to do it. Alright, get ready. Get your raiding fingers ready. Alright, thanks for coming out today, guys. Love you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. And we will raid in 3, 2, 1, raid! I did that wrong. Hold on. I think that's it. I think it's this one. Never mind. 3, 2, 1, raid? How do I raid someone? Oh! Okay, we'll host him. We'll just host him. There we go. Did it. That's embarrassing.